dust now finally is settled after another brilliant week of basketball on the HBCU tip in Baltimore. And what a week it was. After 21 games, it's safe to say that the future is now, in the present, and definitely going to go back forward. You start looking at what happened in the women's championship game here at the Ciaa, where you had the Blue Blood program with all the championship success of Shaw University's women, but they ran into a buzzsaw against Elizabeth City State, who lost and had to deal with the bitter taste of defeat in the championship round after the 2022 heartbreak coming out of the pandemic. But two things we learned. A, Elizabeth City State is going to be a force to be reckoned with because they got great program, great coaching, and they are focused. Meanwhile, Shaw University, one of the Blue Bloods, Jacques Curtis is back. And you got to give credit where credit is due because they had a chip on their shoulder coming into the season. They were offended that the conference picked them to finish next to last, and when all was said and done, they were next to first. And then meanwhile, on the men's side, talk about blue blood elite programs, none greater, if you will, than Winston-Salem State. And perhaps when it comes to elite families in Ciaa basketball history, Cleo Hill's junior name ranks amongst the elites, and even the new version of Cleo Hill, as in junior, knows how to build championship squads, and he's done it just again. And Baltimore itself has grown as a host. They seem to be getting better handling the moment of the tournament. And despite some amenities that still need to be worked on here in Baltimore, the building is much better than it's looked in the over 50 years that it's been here in downtown. So, as the tournament continues to grow in Baltimore, you have programs that are ascending and rising and new ones coming into the fold. That means that when it comes to the Ciaa tournament, the future is bright, and one thing remains consistent. There ain't no party like a Ciaa tournament basketball party, and if you are truly an HBCU sports fan, you have to add it to your bucket list. It's kind of like the Bayou Classic of basketball. Once you go back, you'll always come back. That's the story from Charm City, from Baltimore's new arena. And big ups to Kevin Durant, y'all. Kevin Durant's construction company has rebuilt this place. So the next time you hear haters are talking about all that other stuff, please be mindful that just because he ain't out in front looking for a shine, that he ain't doing things behind the scenes. And that speaks a lot more to not only the commitment of him, but his mother, Wanda, who's truly a wonderful person. So from Baltimore, as we conclude the Ciaa Championship Tournament for 2023, I'm Mark Gray. As always, find me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and TikTok at The Sports Groove, and we'll see you on down the road as Tournamania continues.